We're into the summer officially, and it is the summer of Roman Reigns. Well, I say summer of Roman Reigns, it's more like the decade, the bloody century of Roman Reigns, because I don't think he's ever going to lose this belt. And I say belt because guess what? It's now a belt. It's not two belts, it's a belt. And we'll get into what I think about the design. Spoiler, I don't think the design is very good. But yes, guys, it is your 2nd of June 2023 Smackdown review. And was this a good show? Was it hell a good show? I mean, was this a good show? This is pro wrestling. This is pro wrestling in 2023. I think the term good show just does not go together with anything or anybody. And yeah, it's never going to be good, folks. But I don't know what's the obsession with like creating these new belts that just look like dog meat. Honestly, the new championship that Rollins has just looks awful. Like the belts. Look, the thing is, right? The belts actually don't look too bad until you look at the middle, and then you've just got a big doughy slapped clean in the middle. Honestly, was not a fan of this, but of course tonight we are hyping up the big 1000th day celebration here between, it's kind of between the bloodline, I guess. But I'm going to go in order that I'll watch the clips, and yeah, that's how we're going to begin this show. But we kick off with Austin Theory taking on. I'll say taking on. He is teaming up with Pretty Deadly here, and they take on the Brawling Brutes. Holy moly, guys! Did you want to start a war right now? Do you want to start a war? So yeah, we had this big, massive tag team match to kick off the show, I guess. So Austin Theory and Pretty Deadly do pick up the win. I'm glad. I'm not really too bothered about Austin Theory for like obvious reasons. Not like I don't mind Theory, right? I don't mind him, but you know, if he got sacked or fired or released tomorrow, would it really matter that much? Probably not, if I'm being honest, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. So, yeah, but this match, I guess it did what it had to do, a big multi-man match here, which is it a first? No, it's definitely no a first, but I did like Pretty Deadly's wee promo and all that good stuff, but the Brawling Brutes had to lose here in this 3-on-3 match, and that's exactly what they did, and what they're doing with the Brawling Brutes, man. I just feel like with Sheamus. Oh, what is this gimmick all about? Sheamus, the Brawling Brutes, you've just Sheamus and two jobbers, man. Doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just do not get it. Grayson Waller's backstage. He announces that he's going to host the Grayson Waller effect. Whoa, who'd have thought that? The Grayson Waller is going to host the Grayson Waller effect. And it's like, what? So is this what he's going to do? Is that what he's going to do? Is he not going to host anything else on this show? Is he just going to do the Grayson Waller show effect and he's not going to wrestle? He's not going to have fucking matches? Who knows what's going to happen? But yeah, he says it's going to be a special surprise tonight, and that's what we're going to get. So Roman Reigns, though, big, massive promo package. Basically going through like all his important title reigns and all that good stuff. So title reigns for Roman Reigns, 1000 days is a long time, you can't dispute that. I just wish it was less than that. Also, if you want to check out our list, guys, about what 10 longest reigning WWE champions of all time. Roman Reigns is making his way up that list. He still has a wee bit to go for. He does some overtaking, but you know what? I think he probably still will do some overtaking on that list. Next up, though, we've got the OC taking on Hit Row. Hit Row. Oh, yeah. That great fucking faction, man. That great faction. But yeah, of course, AJ Styles back on SmackDown. Don't understand why he was on Raw. Of course, though, the OC pick up the victory here. Of course, they've got to pick up the victory, for God's sake. Because let's be real. If Hit Row are beating you, like, what is any point of being a tag team? Honestly. Because Hit Row are absolutely abysmal. Like, let's make no mistake about it. I don't even know why they're on this show. Like, why are they on Fox? Hit Row? Shit Row? That's what they are. But But the OC win. Does this mean anything for AJ Styles going forward? No. He's being weighed down by 3 bums in his corner. Paul Heyman then goes to the Usos and he talks about the fact that he doesn't. I say he goes to the Usos. He goes to, what's that jobber called? I can't remember that jobber. Adam Pearce, that's his name. He goes to him and says he doesn't want the Usos disrupting Roman Reigns' celebration tonight. Then we cut to AJ Styles backstage, then like an wee rap about Hit Row. Is that how things have fallen for AJ Styles, that he does something like this? Like, come on, guys. Just not good enough. Cameron Grimes then goes to Adam Pearce and says, I think me and Baron Corbin have got a lot to talk about. But Baron Corbin looks like he's going to be feuding for this NXT title. So what's Cameron Grimes doing? I don't know, man. I just feel like this entire whole gimmick is a mess. We then have Belair and Asuka brawling during the Waller effect, and we have loads of superstar women. Oh, we're going to battle for this belt. Oh, who cares? Grayson Waller has been demoted today in the Waller effect for Asuka and Belair. Holy moly, this guy must feel like a piece of fucking trash, damn it. We then have Selena Vega taking on Lacey Evans. I believe this is the first time Lacey Evans has appeared in ages. I believe him. Am I right to think that? I'm gonna bet my top rocker on that. But Selena Vega actually defeats Lacey Evans and the LWO celebrate. So yeah, I'm not really surprised Selena Vega won. I mean, had a bit of hype around her in Puerto Rico, so of course that was going to happen, to be honest. Then we have another qualifying match with Montez Ford taking on LA Knight, baby. LA. How's he going to get jobbed out tonight, you say? Well, probably every way, every nook and cranny. Scooby-Doo's are super stupid duper doo. This show's fucking pish. May as well sing Scooby-Doo. Up next with LA Knight taking on Montez Ford, and thankfully, right, I actually thought Montez Ford was going to win this match, but thankfully for our sake, he didn't. And that is absolutely lovely. Jubbly. And this basically set up then our final segment of, well, I say segment of the show. It's like the final, I mean, it seems like a final half an hour. We did have Belair backstage saying she's done playing nice with Asuka. When was she ever playing nice with Asuka, though? When was she ever playing nice? Does not make any fucking sense, this, in the slightest, in my opinion. But, I mean, she's been spitting mist at you, and you two have been in a feud here for a decent bit, and you've lost the title against her, so why would you ever have been playing nice? And Asuka's a heel. It's not like you're two faces going against each other and it's one of them's your friend or whatever. Yeah, you know what? Stupid, but I mean, what else do you expect here from, Monday Night Raw, from Friday night? Get it over again. I'm gonna drown down, baby, man. Enough is enough. This is war. Anyway, up next, we've got Roman Reigns getting presented with the new WWE. What's it called? The Undisputed WWE Universal title. It's a weird one. Because normally when belts like this get combined, it means the lineage of one of the belts is no more. I'm going to assume it's the Universal title, despite the fact the Universal title is actually in the wording of this championship. So that'll be interesting to see, because if you remember when Cena and Orton did it, that meant the World Heavyweight Championship was no more. That was back in, 2014 or whatever. But yeah, Triple H, even like Triple H putting the belt on Roman Reigns is just fucking absolute pish. But you know what, it was a decent segment here between like the Usos and the Usos and Roman Reigns. The belt though, I'm not a fan of it. The W just absolutely sucks. And then you get Roman Reigns, he basically rejects the apology for the Usos, and then Solo Sikoa hits Jimmy Uso with a massive Samoan spike. Oh my god, damn it. Oh my god. So yeah, that's how the show went off the air. I mean, the Bloodline stuff was alright, but you kind of feel at this point they're milking it. And the belt, no man, the belt looks, it looks like a belt they would have had on NXT about 10 years ago. NXT, like the original NXT back in the day. But anyway, guys, that's us done with SmackDown review. Till next time, the Bloodline has completely... It's weird. I thought at the Saudi pay-per-view, that was it. Like, that was it, clear and done. But they kind of give you the impression, or like the illusion on this show, that there was still a lot to come, and that like they weren't completely over. But now, I mean, you could say now they're even. Maybe next week. Or I say next week. It's not like Roman Reigns is going to be there next week, but whenever they're back together, it could be all right. But only time will tell, troops. But until next time, peace.